Hello YouTube. Today we are going to be doing a review on the Canon Powershot A400. Now take note that this camera is old. It's about 6-7 years old. I just recently, last year on Christmas, received as a present a Nikon Coolpix S4100. So this camera will be going quote unquote to retirement. So to start off, we'll look at the front. You can see it's a Canon Powershot A400, 3.2 megapixels. It's your flash, the AF assist light, the viewfinder, and it has a Canon zooms lens. That's where your microphone is located. And it has wood accenting on the front, mock wood accenting. If we look on the top, we see that the speaker is right here, located on the left, and on the far right is the on-off switch and the shutter button. And you can also see it says Powershot A400 right there. On one side, it says Canon, and on the other side is the SD card and battery slot. We'll open this up, take a look. So, this camera takes 2 AA batteries. It also has an SD card slot. Now remember, this camera only takes SD cards. There's a difference between SD cards and SDHC cards. SD cards only go up to 2 gigabytes. SDHC cards have a lot more memory, and this camera can't handle that much memory. So this camera only takes SD cards. Right now I have a 2 gigabyte SD card in it. We'll shut this up. And on the bottom of this camera, you can see your technical information, the model number, serial number, made in China, and that's where you'd put your tripod in. So let's look at the back of the camera. As you can see, there's an LCD screen right here. It's really small, but considering it's an older camera, it's pretty good. Here's your viewfinder, 2 indicator lights. I'll explain that later. This is the mode switch. That's playback, camera, special scene mode, and video camera. The menu button, a display button, a trash button, and it's also a function button. That's if you're plugging your camera into PicBridge or any sort of Canon device. You just hit that and it'll print. Your zoom button, and your directional arrows, and your OK button, which also has the focus mode, macro mode, timer mode, and burst mode, and your flash operation. So let's turn on the camera.
This is Grandma's camera.
So as you can see, the date and time isn't set. We won't worry about that right now, so we'll just cancel that. There's no images, so we'll flip it to camera. Alright, it's just asking to set the date and time again. So you can see the little LCD screen, and we'll show you some of the features in the menu. So when you're shooting, this is your quick shot mode, red eye, self timer, your autofocused assist beam, which I showed you on the front, which is right here. Went away. Digital zoom, and your review. After you take a picture, it'll show you it if you want it. In the settings menu, we have the mute, which mutes all the operation sounds, the volume of all the different sounds, the brightness of the LCD screen, power saving, which has auto power down and the off display, the time and date. This is the format button for your SD card. File number reset. I'm not positive what that does. Comment if you know what that does, please. The auto rotate, the language, and the video system. So, when you take a picture, the top orange light, if it's steady orange, that means that the flash is ready to shoot. And the bottom flashing yellow light means that the camera doesn't have great focus, which it recommends that you should refocus it by pushing the shutter button down halfway again, but you can still take a picture anyway. Then you can turn the flash off by hitting the right arrow button, and you'll see right over here it'll change from auto to no flash. Now, the flashing orange means that the shake detector has been activated, which means it's not so steady, even though it is. And again, the flashing yellow light means that it's not focused properly. When you go into macro mode, which you'll see the little indicator come up right there, and you go to shoot, the steady yellow light means that you're in macro mode or infinity focus mode. And again, you know what the orange flashing light means. So, we'll take a test picture without the flash. I'll just show you what it looks like. And then one with the flash. Get my camera to refocus here. Just like that. And now, I'll show you the front of the camera with the flash. There we go. And if you want to review these pictures, we can go to playback mode by flipping the switch. And it's just asking to set the date and time again. We don't want to see these pictures. So, there's a picture. It's 3.2 megapixels. So, it's pretty good. I mean, nowadays you have like 16, 20. So, obviously, technology gets better as time goes on. But there's different function modes. Like, if you hit the function button right here, you see there's auto mode, manual mode, and these two are stitch assist. Down here is the quality of the picture, and this is the size. Now we'll go to the video camera. Okay, so the different video options you have, these are the exposure settings, your white balance, and these are effects. There's vivid, neutral, low sharpening, sepia, and black and white. And this is the video quality, or size, 640 by 480, 320 by 240, and 160 by 120. So I'll show you, when you take a video, you hit the shutter button to activate. So we'll hit the shutter button. Oh, that's auto shut off. There we go. We hit the shutter button. Now you see, there's a timer in the bottom showing how long you've been recording. And in the upper right is the recording symbol. Now you can only take videos up to 3 minutes on this camera per clip. So that's just something you should know. When you go to play back a video, you hit the set button over here, and then you can control it by play. That's going all the way to the beginning, all the way to the end. That's skipping frames, you know, just like fast forward. See, you hold it down and it's fast forwarding. And that's the end, and this would go all the way back to the beginning. Then you can hit play.
Now you see, there's a timer in the bottom.
Alright, so you see that. And then to get out of the movie mode, you can just go all the way to the end, to the exit button. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to mention is you have your ports down here. This is for plugging into the computer. This one is charging it with a, if you have rechargeable batteries special for this camera, you can charge it with a DC adapter. And this one is for the AV output actually. Sorry. Alright. Just snap that back in. And there you have it. That is the Canon Powershot A400. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and comment if you have any questions. Thanks.